Hi, it's Gene, retired in Mexico, and we ask one question on this channel, which is, do they write them and do they sing them like they used to? A lot of people, young and old, they think the old music is better, but I'm not so sure. And today we're going to attempt to hit up James Blake. Now, the reason I say attempt is I see that he's distributed by Universal Republic, and so I think there's a fair chance this video is going to get blocked, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. So if you're watching it, voila, we had success. Now, as a full disclosure, I have heard James Blake before, and I thought of him more as a guitar artist, but I see on this song that he's playing probably piano. This is Say What You Will from his 2021 album. He's dropped a newer album since then, but I haven't listened to anything from the last probably 3 albums. There was one album I listened to all the way through quite some years ago, and I think Brian Eno's a fan of his too and has worked with him. So I have some familiarity with James Blake, but right off the top of my head, I can't even think what his voice sounds like. So let's go ahead and look at this performance with from the Hollywood Bowl. I have read the lyrics in advance and I like them a lot. They are about being secure with himself, and the song rhymes, though they're slant rhymes, you know, which is to say that the words don't rhyme precisely, but really nice lyrics. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to stop it a couple times, okay? But let's check it out. I know he's very popular, and I'm really not that familiar with him. So here we go.
I'd like to welcome back on stage Hollywood Bowl Orchestra and Thomas Wilkins.
Let's turn this up just a little bit. So he's got an orchestra, okay. Is he British? I thought he was American for some reason.
Well, I've been normal, I've been ostracized, I've watched through a window as my young self died. I've been popular with all the popular guys. I gave them punchlines, they gave me warning signs. I look okay in the magic hour, in the right light, with the right amount of power. And I'm okay with the life of the sunflower, and I'm okay with the life of the meteor.
So I'll say that I'm glad I read the lyrics in advance, because I can understand most of what he's singing here, but I don't know if I could otherwise. He's really kind of whispering the vocals, but it's pretty cool. He has a line in there about, I looked through a window and saw my old self die, or something to that effect, and just really, really cool lyrics. So let's keep going. The orchestra's nice, and like I say, he's really singing the song subdued, so maybe he's going to bring it up and put a little more emotion in it. Let's see.
So say what you will.
Tambourine. It's nice.
You're gonna do it anyway. Go on. Just say what you will.
Nice falsetto.
Go on, just say what you will. You're gonna do it anyway. Say what you will.
Very emotional.
I can find my way with no superpowers. I can take my place without becoming so. I might not make all those psychopaths proud. At least I can see the faces of the smaller crowds, and I'm okay. No, I can drive myself. I've been so
building up nicely.
By my time on the shelf, and I've been on been ostracized like a comet, blazing through an empty sky. So say what you will, say what you will.
All the music drops out, and then there's a harmony. Nice.
What you will, say what you will. Go and say what you will. Say what you will.
You know, it almost sounds like that second vocal. It sounds like it's pre-recorded. I don't know. Maybe there's another person singing harmony, but they don't have a camera on them. But it sounds kind of canned, doesn't it? But it's still cool. And then he's got the finger snaps there. But I love the space. I love the way all the instruments dropped out, and it was just him singing a cappella in that falsetto voice. Very dramatic and emotional. Love that. Okay, let's keep going.
Say what you will. Say what you
Really holding that note. Love that. Yeah, there's the tambourine. Now here's some bass. I think it's electric bass, but it could be a plucked cello or something, I'm not sure. Or bass. Acoustic bass, I mean.
Thank you so much.
Yep, British for sure. So I loved it. So his falsetto has so much emotion in it, and I haven't really heard a falsetto like that very often. Most people go into a falsetto for emotional effect or sonic effect, but for him that falsetto is really where he hits the emotion. And I love the way the orchestra dropped out in the middle, and you had the guy just playing a little percussion with the tambourine, and like I say, there was some bass and then some strings. It was really simple. I love music with lots of space, so I could see why someone like Brian Eno would be attracted to his music, because of the space in there. That's the great thing about Brian Eno, not counting his first couple rock albums, but you know, when he became an ambient composer, it's all that beautiful space. Pink Floyd does that. I love those bands that give you lots of space. Radiohead gives you lots of space and then gives you a lot of chaos with that. And you know, I mean, I like, so for example, let me talk about one band that I've had trouble with, and they're very popular, and that's Florence and the Machine. And the reason I have trouble with her music is it's so busy. And maybe she changes from album to album, and I don't mean to change the conversation here. But when I checked her out years ago, I watched a live performance on YouTube, and my God, there were 30, 40 instruments, and they seemed like they were crowding each other, and it was very busy. So I don't mind busy music if there's balance with the instruments. But certainly something like this with all this space, I'm kind of a sucker for it, is what I'm saying. I kind of like music with a lot of space in it that lets you feel and think. And yeah, what a terrific singer. So I said at the top of the video that I did not remember what his voice sounded like. Now I've got a refresher, and it's a beautiful, beautiful voice, and the lyrics are really powerful. And I like the I pronoun. I've talked about that in another video. You pronoun can be okay, but there's some songs about, you know, you're a piece of crap and you cheated on me and ba 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 and that kind of thing. And this thing about I, and he's singing internally about what's going on with him. I just find those songs, generally speaking, more interesting. So with the orchestration and everything, yeah, I would give this song an A. I like this a lot, and it makes me want to listen to more James Blake. So we'll keep the video short. I hope it doesn't get blocked, but we got to give it a shot, right? If not, we'll do a different artist. But thanks for joining me on the channel. If you like what we're doing here, hit the like or subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. We're at 500 subscribers now. Thank you very much. And as we say here in Mexico, buen dia.